Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you, and first of all, welcome to Season 4. Now these battles are actually from Season 3, so from the end of last season, but Season 4 did begin, and let me know how you guys are doing. I really am curious. I will be streaming it, and these battles are actually sped up a little bit faster than usual, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully you guys don't mind. But we're featuring Perrserker in this video, but we also have Vigoroth as well as the Universe Stunfisk. So it's going to be really exciting. So right now you have Vigoroth versus Altaria, and the Vigoroth actually only has one move, Body Slam. Now the move you're going to be using most of the time is probably going to be Body Slam spam, right? But against things like this Alolan Marowak, obviously you do want the Bulldoze. But, you know, it is what it is. He didn't by that second move, and that's totally fine. Maybe he's just trying it out. Shadow Ball actually going to be resisted on Vigoroth as well. So in comes the Stunfisk, and a charge attack will be coming through. Probably a Bone Club, no, a Shadow Ball. Maybe that Alolan Marowak is single moved as well. But, I mean, if you're going to try something out towards the end of the season, or the very beginning of the season, makes sense, I guess. But switching into Perrserker, going to go ahead and shield it. Okay, so it does have two moves. It does have a Bone Club. But a nice switch. And in comes the Cherrim. So Cherrim going to go for a charge attack. Doesn't this have a fireball or a fire attack weather ball? Yeah, it does. So that's going to do a lot to Perrserker, unfortunately. And it's interesting to note that this Perrserker actually has Iron Head in close combat. I think the common moveset is close combat and foul play, but I have seen Iron Head as well, so it definitely is a very solid pick. So all the moves are good, right? But anyway, Discharge coming out. Unfortunately, not enough to knock out the Altaria, and Altaria does go for Sky Attack and knocks out the Stunfisk. But that Perrserker comes in and barely scratches out that Altaria. Wow, very close game. I actually thought he was going to lose that one, but he's able to pull it on through. So congratulations, really well played, great game. That was fantastic. Looks like this Perrserker has more than one life, probably has 9 lives like cats do. But anyway, picking up a great lead for this Universe Stunfisk versus Registeel. Okay, so it looks like the recording slowed down a little bit. I don't know why the first video was sped up a little bit faster, but that's totally fine. I don't know if any more in this video, we'll see. But anyway, Haunter switches in. Obviously, you did want to switch out, right, against the Universe Stunfisk, but into Haunter, still going to be taking a lot of damage from Mud Bomb. In fact, pretty sure it would probably knock out the Haunter, but Haunter will go for a charge attack, shielding up the Shadow Punch, but still, you didn't want to take the move. This is most likely another Shadow Punch. So, going to go ahead and take it. It is that Shadow Punch. It doesn't really do too much. So this Mud Bomb, that was a CMP tie. Mud Bomb is going to come out. Going to get another shield, of course, because that would be enough to knock out the Haunter. But the Stunfisk is able to get to another Mud Bomb. This is, again, going to still knock out that Haunter. But, you know, it's very weak. Obviously, Universe Stunfisk. So switching into Vigoroth. Okay, so Vigoroth versus that Azumarill. What was I thinking? I lost what I was going to say for a moment, but anyway, that's totally fine. So it makes sense too, because obviously you're going to have that Perrserker to face off against the Registeel, and one close combat might not actually be enough. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out, because obviously if you're a Perrserker, you don't want to take a Focus Blast. So going to go ahead and farm that down. Probably no, gonna bring in the Perrserker, get ahead on energy. Makes a lot of sense. Will you shield this? If it's a Hydro Pump, it's gonna do a lot, but you really can't take a Focus Blast. Not going to shield it. Nice Skull. Still has a shield. Yeah, this game's over, because this Perrserker is gonna be able to farm down the Azumarill and go for 2 close combats. For a second, I didn't think he had a shield. That's why I was like, well, Registeel probably going to be able to get off a Focus Blast and knock out the Perrserker, but he still had a shield anyway, and that close combat does a tremendous amount of damage. Able to knock out that Registeel, so really well played. Able to win that one. And we're going to go ahead and jump into another game. I do appreciate these submissions. If you'd like to submit your content, feel free to do so in the link down below. Okay, a Shadow Houndoom. I wonder if this is a triple Shadow team. So definitely favorable for the Stunfisk. However, look how much Stunfisk is taking from that, right? Although it does get to these attacks really fast. And I don't know if Houndoom can take a Mud Bomb. Probably not. Not a Shadow one. Probably not. So switching out into something. I didn't catch what it was. A Mud Bomb will be going into this Pokemon. Okay, Marsh Tomb. So it's not a triple Shadow team, but nice catch on the opponent's end. In comes Vigoroth. So Vigoroth not able to get off that Body Slam just yet, but this Vigoroth should be able to take any attack. Gonna be a Mud Bomb. Okay. I dig it. That does a pretty good amount of damage, but Vigoroth firing back with his Body Slam. Going to get a shield, so that's a really nice shield, able to pick up that one. So the opponent is out of shield. Vigoroth will go for this shield. Going to be Sludge. Okay, Sludge at that range, oh gosh, I don't know if it would have knocked it out. Honestly, it may have. But Body Slam coming out, going to undercharge it. Actually not enough to knock out, but that's what he wanted. So a counter will be able to feint the Marsh Tomb. So what is coming in? Going to be Beedrill. Okay, you love to see it. So Beedrill is going to be hit with this charge attack. You do have to watch out for Drill Run if you're the Perrserker, but at this point it shouldn't matter because he still has a shield, similar to last game, right? Still had a shield against the Registeel. So Beedrill is going to go ahead and go for the charge attack. Going to be a Fell Stinger to boost its attack, but again, doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to fast move down this Perrserker. You could, okay, not shield. I would have shielded that. It's going to be a Drill Run, that's why I would have shielded it. And in comes Stunfisk, out comes Houndoom. So Houndoom will get off a charge attack. Stunfisk is going to go ahead and shield this. Going to be that foul play, so using the shield now. Okay, gonna go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. So this Mud Bomb is going to knock out the Houndoom, and it should be able to knock out this Beedrill. Yeah, barely able to knock out the Beedrill, so able to take that game. So really well played though. Saving the shield for Stunfisk also made sense because there was a Shadow Houndoom in the back, but I think you would have been fine if you used the shield against or use it with Perrserker as well. But both plays were really well done, really well played as well. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump into the next game, see how this goes. So, we have Stunfisk. By the way, I have an exciting announcement to make. I already made it on Twitter, but I will be covering the Sylph Arena content once the new cup is announced towards the end of September probably, because Season 3 begins October for the Sylph Arena. So if you like that content, I'm really happy to be covering that, and I will be battling people on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, I'll be posting my code so people can battle me in whatever cup it happens to be. But I'm also still going to be covering the Go Battle League, of course, because I do love it. And, okay, Vigoroth going to be hit with a Play Rough. That's fine. It is going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam. So this Body Slam is not going to be enough to KO. Okay, getting in shield from the Azumel. Azumel will go for a charge attack. Vigoroth is going to copy that shield and use one as well. Both of them really wanting to try and win switch. Okay, switching out into Lucario. Very interesting. Yes, Lucario is doing super effective damage with counter, but so is Vigoroth. So Vigoroth does go down though. And in comes Stunfisk. Stunfisk is going to be hit with probably a power-up punch. It is a power-up punch that will boost Lucario. Can you farm down at this range? I guess you can. Oh, not able to do so. Another power-up punch probably? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, going to be a power-up punch, and then Stunfisk will feint the Lucario. And in comes Zapdos. Okay, Zapdos gonna go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. Zapdos and Shadow Zapdos is very squishy, but obviously, you know, Zapdos is going to be able to double resist those attacks, so able to take that. Gonna go ahead and go for the Discharge now. Zapdos might not shield. It does not shield. Oh, there's no shield on the opponent's end. Okay, that makes sense why they wouldn't shield, because they have none. So gonna go ahead and go for the Drill Peck to knock out the Stunfisk. In comes this little cat, right? This Perrserker. I almost want to call it Galarian Meowth, but it's not a Galarian form. It's a new Pokemon. It's a Galar Pokemon. It's not a form. So it's not Meowth or anything. It's a new Pokemon. It's not Persian. It's Perrserker, right? So I almost want to call it Galarian Meowth though. But anyway, able to win that. Really well played. That was a great game. So what is he now? 3-2? I don't know. These games might be out of order. I'm not really sure. Looks like he's picking up a Mudkip. They might be from different sets as well. Again, I'm not too sure, but it's totally fine. So, okay, it looks like that set was finished. Trying to catch this Mudkip. So maybe the games are out of order, but again, it's fine. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in Season 4. I'm doing pretty well myself. Okay, so rank 8. Did he just reach rank 8? No, it looks like he was rank 8. Okay, so currently rank 8, a pretty high rank. So gonna go ahead and, okay, find the next opponent. Gonna go ahead and jump into that game, see how we could do. Well, not how I could do, how he could do. Stunfisk versus Gardevoir. Okay, so this is gonna have Charm, of course. It's not a Shadow variant, so it's going to be able to take this Discharge, but it would still do a lot, so it can't take 2 Discharge. Not going to shield that one. Probably can safely go for a Mud Bomb. Okay, going to pull the switch on the opponent's end, going to switch into a Stunfisk. Is it a Unova one or a Galar one? It is a Galar one, doing super effective damage, but still doesn't do that much, but still, I mean, it adds up. So Galar and Stunfisk will be able to win this lead by going for Rock Slide. Does it win it? Does it KO? No, it actually doesn't. Never mind. But going to go ahead and pull the switch into Vigoroth. So Vigoroth should definitely be able to win this. It is doing super effective damage with counter, so it is doing a lot, and a Body Slam is resisted, but at this range, let's see if it's enough to knock out the Galar and Stunfisk. So it is, okay, enough to get a shield, so going to go ahead and go for another Body Slam. Will the opponent commit both shields? They might, because no, they're not going to commit both shields, able to knock out that Stunfisk. In comes a Shadow Swampert, awesome Pokemon, I love it. I don't have a Shadow one invested in, probably because I don't have Hydro Cannon on any, and I don't want to use an Elite TM, but yeah, really cool to see that. Okay, the Shadow variant is going for a Hydro Cannon. Vigoroth going to shield out, wants to try and feint down this Swampert. Oh, the Swampert does get to a Hydro Cannon. Do you commit the last shield? No, you do not. Vigoroth is going down. In comes that Perrserker. Perrserker does farm down with Shadow Claw. In comes that Charm User, Gardevoir, and it is going to go down. So able to win that one. Beautiful game, beautiful game. Yeah, loving Perrserker. I really do. I love it in the Ultra League. Honestly, I haven't really seen it. I don't know if I've ever seen it in the Great League, but you know, I'm curious why. I mean, it is pretty squishy, but it's still a pretty good Pokemon. So you would think you would see more of it, but I guess not. Anyway, okay, going up against Cherrim. Now, the Cherrim does have Weather Ball, but it's actually a fire attack. But this Cherrim, I was expecting, what was it? What is the attack? Bullet Seed? Bullet Seed, yeah, Bullet Seed. I was about to say Seed Bomb, but I knew that was a charge attack. Anyway, I was expecting that. This one actually has Razor Leaf, so obviously the Stunfisk had to get out of there immediately. Vigoroth is going to be able to farm down with counter. It did have to commit a shield. In comes Bash Shieldon. Okay, Bash Shieldon, if he had Bulldoze, would take a lot. Probably going to get a shield anyway, though. Yeah, able to get a shield, so obviously didn't matter in that case. Will you get a second shield? Probably not. Let's see. No, not going to Body Slam, not doing much at all. So the Vigoroth goes down. And in comes the Stunfisk. So switching into that Razor Leaf user. This is the double Razor Leaf grass team that people hate to see. I battled and lost to one in Season 4 already. Only one. But it's definitely frustrating, I guess, to play against. I don't hate it as much as other people, I guess. But it's kind of a neat concept, but I guess people hate it because of how much damage, how much pressure the fast attacks do. I don't know. But either way, another close combat coming out. Even though it is resisted, it still is going to be enough to take out that Shadow Vigoroth at that health. In comes this Bastiodon, absolute monster. Out comes Stunfisk. Stunfisk should be able to win this one just fine. Gonna go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. And needs to get to another Mud Bomb. No shield, but I don't think it matters because this is not going to be enough. It's going to be resisted, and they're not going to be able to get to another one before Stunfisk can get to a Mud Bomb. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. I hope you all had a good day and good luck in Season 4. Bye.